Welcome back to Grider Stadium. Game 2. Tullahoma, the visiting team, leading off. Hunter Hogan against the Saudi Daisy right-hander Poe. Cooper Poe on the mound for Saudi Daisy. Hunter Hogan at the plate for the Wildcats. Yeah, they got started real quick on us.
Yeah, they did.
So we're back at Grider Stadium. Along with Chris Barstad, Everett Stetson, and Ken Keller, I'm Scott Chastain. Sectional Series Game 2, called strike 3 on Hunter Hogan as Poe sets down Hogan with a Hogan's Collision Center strikeout. Don't strike out on your auto body repair. Choose Hogan's in Tullahoma. This first inning is presented by Dot Foods. They're hiring right now. Learn more at careers.dotfoods.com. Balin Tootin, center fielder, skies it high and out of play.
Cooper Poe with next level abilities, and when I'm talking next level, should he stay healthy and continue to progress, major league potential. This guy has touched 93 on the fastball, 90 plus on the fastball. He has a deadly slider, a nasty slider, and also a splitter.
And he almost hit Balin Tootin. Balin scooted out of the way, 1-1. Outfield, deep and right. Shallow and left. Tootin skies it again out of play. 1-2. Andrew Fulmer on deck. Hogan, Tootin, and Fulmer here in the top of the first are heated and cooled by Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. 1 out, nobody on. Game 2. High and outside, 2-2. Tullahoma won game 1, just an absolute thriller. 9 innings, 1-0 on a bases loaded bunt, squeeze bunt. Coach Morris dialing the right key there, and Tootin reaches outside, strikes out. Another Hogan's Collision Center strikeout. That's 2 straight for Poe, and Andrew Fulmer steps to the plate.
Andrew Fulmer.
So Coach Grayson Waller pitching for the Tullahoma Wildcats here in game 2. Got his hands full facing Poe.
No doubt.
Poe's first pitch to Fulmer, strike 1.
Well, as you mentioned in the first telecast, Mr. Poe is committed to Walter State Junior College. They're #1 in the nation in JUCO.
Fulmer, a little bit ahead of it, fouls it down the third baseline.
I'm not mistaken. They're called the Senators. Is that right? Walter State Senators?
They are the Senators. And they are the dominant junior college team in the South. 0-2 pitch to Andrew Fulmer. A little outside, 1-2. Doc, the velo for Mr. Poe, you think?
He's probably touching 90 right now.
Touching 90 on
I've got some feelers out to find out.
a warm May evening here at Tullahoma High School. Sun has set. Twilight is here. And a line drive in the left center field, caught by the center fielder on the run. So Fulmer gave it a ride, but Tullahoma nothing doing top of the first. Brought to you by Dot Foods. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
But if we do,
The first inning is brought to you by Dot Foods. They're hiring right now. Learn more at careers.dotfoods.com. Grayson Waller on the mound for Tullahoma. Right-handed senior. And on the year, Grayson is 3-0 with a 2.70 earned run average, 37 strikeouts, 20 walks in 36 innings pitched. So we're set to go here in the bottom of the first. Leading off, Jake Jackson, the right fielder for the Trojans against Grayson Waller. Andrew Zebick at first, Taylor Cole at second, Andrew Fulmer at short. Philip Lemon at third. The catcher is Park Fulks.
good pitch.
And in the outfield, Campbell, Tootin, and Hogan. So pretty much the same lineup for Tullahoma, different pitcher in Grayson Waller. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Jackson. Grayson quickly ahead 0-2.
Yeah, Grayson knows the task. He's got to match strikes with Poe.
Talking to his family between games, they're super excited about Grayson getting the start. And the 0-2 pitch is fouled away.
Well, Tullahoma now one win away from defending their state championship.
0-2 pitch from Waller to Jackson. Oh, just missed. 1-2. Grayson, a little low, outside corner. No way Jackson was getting to it. Just missed.
As we said in game one, you want to keep Jackson off the bases. He leads the team in stolen bases for the Trojans.
Waller's pitch missed low. 2-2.
And this is a must-win situation for Soddy Daisy. They put their ace out there, Cooper Poe. Mr. Grayson Waller trying to spoil the party for Soddy Daisy.
Fouled back. Jackson making Waller work here in the leadoff batter in the bottom of the first. Tullahoma baseball concession stand absolutely rocks. Brought us food between games. We are grateful. Visit them if you're here. Fouled back by Jackson. Just got a piece of it. 2-2. Grayson working hard here on the first batter, to be followed by Williams and Poe.
Tullahoma wins game one, 1-0 on a safety squeeze by Bryson Campbell with the bases loaded, nobody out. What a ball game. Scott Chastain called it the greatest high school game he's ever seen.
It's one of
Baseball,
them.
yeah.
Absolutely. 9 innings, no errors.
Yeah, no errors.
You just don't see that hardly ever. 3-2 the count now on Jake Jackson.
Great defensive plays, especially by Tullahoma. You know, the plays that Soddy Daisy made, they were mostly routine plays. Balls right at them. Tullahoma had to make plays on
Low and
balls
outside.
that were
And
uncommon.
leadoff batter walks for the Trojans, Jake Jackson.
Well, it's the same way the game started for Tullahoma as Tootin walked Jackson to start game one, but got out of it.
Logan Williams at the plate for the Trojans.
So the trend carries over to game two of leadoff batters reaching for the Trojans, but so far all night they've done nothing with that.
Yeah, they had at least 4 or 5 leadoff batters reach in that first game. Could not score any of them. Runner goes. He's there. Throw down to second, not in time. Stolen base for Jake Jackson. Saudi Daisy has a runner in scoring position with nobody out here in the first.
Yeah, he got a great jump and then a head first slide in second, as you said, easily there. No controversy on that play.
One really nice thing about the Upperman scoreboard was it kept the pitch count.
Yes.
Which really helped us. 0-1 pitch from Waller. Grounder, foul. Just outside of third. And again, Grayson ahead 0-2. The last batter worked him back.
Well, Tullahoma essentially with the same defensive lineup as last game, except Tootin goes out to play center field, and Waller's on the mound. Otherwise, all the positions the same defensively.
Waller steps off. Runner at second, nobody out. Bottom of the first, no score. Saudi Daisy is the home team here in this second game. If there is a third, Tullahoma will be the home team. The host gets to be home 2 out of 3. A little bit inside, just missed. 1-2. New set of umpires for this one. TSSAA getting everybody work. Got lots of umpires now, just not that many games left going on. 1-2 pitch from Waller. Check swing.
That kid thought he was out.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
Come on.
Well, the
2-2 now.
thing about the home plate umpire, Jay Potter, he's called lots of ball games. I've actually coached in a lot of games that he umped, and I think he's one of the best.
I have learned in my old age to not comment on umpires. 2-2 count on Williams. Jackson at second. Waller in an early jam here. Nobody out. Waller has slowed down a lot. Swing and a miss. That's a Hogan's Collision Center strikeout. Don't strike out on your auto body repair. Choose Hogan's in Tullahoma. So Waller sets down Williams. Jackson remains at second for Cooper Poe.
Yeah, big strikeout there by Mr. Waller.
Poe hitless in game 1. He is their leading hitter. There goes the runner. Throw down to third by Fulks. Got him. What a throw by Park Fulks. Philip Lemon makes the tag. And Jake Jackson will go to the dugout.
He stole 1 base, but not 2. So Park Fulks throws out his second runner of these 2 games. He punched out 1 at second, now grabs 1 at third. Another big out there as the go-ahead run erased once again by Park Fulks.
1-0 the count on Poe.
And I really don't understand that mentality. I mean, you got to run on second base with 1 out. You know, a hit with your speed scores you in most situations.
It's the first inning.
Yeah, and it's the first inning. So it's
you should have been doing that in the 7th or 8th or 9th.
Don't understand that.
Waller missed again. 3-0 the count on Poe.
And your best hitter up. You got 3 and 4 up, and
Took the bat right out of his hands.
Took the bat right out of his hands. Yeah, RB opportunity erased. You're exactly
3-0
right.
pitch from Waller. Down low. 4-pitch walk by Grayson. That puts Poe on first with 2 outs for the cleanup hitter, Braden Shell.
Well, if you're Waller, though, you're flirting with trouble. You got the steal throw out. Caught third steal there with the tag out on third, but that's 2 walks in the inning.
Got a courtesy runner for the Saudi Daisy Trojans at first. Fisher Higgins running for the Trojans. 2 outs. Cleanup man Shell at the plate. against Grayson Waller.
Well, if there's anything that Coach Higgins and the Trojans have learned, I think they're respecting the arm of sophomore Park Fulks. Boy, he put that throw down a third on a line.
Beautiful throw. Low and outside, 1-1 the count.
You know, it's just
cleanup hitter.
Right down there low, right? I mean, he just threw it right at the glove. It was perfect location.
One pitch. Waller sneaks it in. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a way to come back. Way ahead here, 1-2, trying to get out of the inning despite allowing 2 walks.
Swing and a miss. The Hogan's collision center strikeout ends the first inning, presented by Dot Foods. We're scoreless, and we will be back in 60 seconds.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field when you win a heart, when you win their trust, when you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium. The second inning is presented by Brown's Body Shop of Shelbyville. Quality and dedication get you back on the road with Brown's Body Shop. No score as we move to the second. Again, Tullahoma the visiting team, so we will have Philip Lemon, J.D. Schmisser, and Andrew Zebick, heated and cooled by Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Coach, what you looking for?
My phone.
So Lemon bats against Poe. Cooper Poe. Saudi Daisy's top pitcher.
22. And this kid? He's 12.
First pitch to Lemon. High, outside, ball 1.
He was 87, 89 first inning.
So Poe topping out at about 89 miles per hour. The 1-0 pitch. Missed again outside. Oh, called strike. 1-1.
This kid pitches sweet on this.
Swing and a miss by Lemon. Big cut by Phillip. 1-2.
Yeah, good fastball there on the outside corner. That ball just a little outside the strike zone. It's going to be a difficult pitch to hit if you swing at that.
1-2 pitch. Down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. No score. Top of the second inning here at Grider Stadium. Still time for you to come down. See if Tullahoma can clinch a state tournament berth. They can do it with a win here in this second game after winning the first one. It's best 2 out of 3 sectional series, Class 3A. Regions 3 and 4 squaring off here. They're also playing at Red Bank High School. Lemon grounds it foul down the third base line. See if we can check on a final in that first game between Red Bank and Upperman. Upperman had come from behind and taken the lead, and now they are tied at 3 in the middle of the 8th inning. So extra innings all over the state, certainly in Class 3A.
Yeah.
Post pitch, swing and a miss by Lemon on a full count. The Hogan's Collision Center strikeout is the first out here in the top of the second. So extra innings at Red Bank between Upperman and Red Bank. Greenville played an 11-inning game yesterday. South Gibson played an 11-inning game yesterday. They both advanced. They're already in, so they get to rest. High. Ball 1 to J.D. Schmisser.
4 Wildcats have batted, 3 have struck out swinging.
J.D. had a big hit in the first game. That one high. 2-0. Gets away from the freshman catcher, Noah. His last name Noah? No, Noah Perry.
Yeah.
2-0 the count on J.D. Outside, ball 3. Tullahoma needs a base runner with 1 out here in the second. On deck, Andrew Zebick. J.D., good eye, draws a walk, and Zebick steps to the plate.
Well, that's what you like to see, a 4-pitch walk if you're Tullahoma, so that shows that Mr. Poe is not perfect. Been hard to hit, but not perfect.
1 out, runner at first for Zebick. Average up close to 300 now for Andrews. Had a very solid second half.
When you're facing a fastball pitcher.
There's a high drive, right field, bending foul, and caught on a beautiful running catch by Sadi Daisy's right fielder. He ran into the fence as he made that catch. And that is Jake Jackson running it down for the Trojans. So 2 outs. Schmisser remains at first for Park Fulks.
Yeah, what I was saying against a dominant pitcher, you just got to be patient, but you can't help him out. You cannot swing at any pitches outside the strike zone. Take your walks, and then hopefully you can get a clutch hit or 2 and scratch a run out.
How tough is Park Fulks catching 9 innings, taking a 30-minute break, now back for more?
Iron Man.
Sophomore.
Iron Man, no doubt.
J.D. at first, 2 down. Throw to first. J.D. back in time.
Well, and it takes, the big catcher. You got to
hold that running threat close.
Yeah, and to be, a solid catcher at any level, you got to be mentally tough and physically tough, and he's both.
Poe, 1-0 pitch to Fulks. High, called a strike, 1-1.
Because the thing is back there, you're getting a signal in probably from your pitching coach, and you're calling signals, and you got to be ready for anything, especially with runners on. It adds a little bit more stress on you. You got to be really good back there, especially with this backstop as far back as it is.
1-1 pitch, high and outside to Fulks. Waiting on deck is Bryson Campbell. He was the hero in game 1. Had a couple of great catches in left field and put down the successful suicide squeeze bunt that won the game. Outside, 3-1.
I'm going to pose all over the place. He came into this game with a really good, just on the limited stats that we acquired, a really amazing strikeout to walk ratio, but he's already walked 1 this inning.
There's a high pop. Third baseman and catcher giving chase toward the Tullahoma on-deck circle, and it bounces off the fence. So 3-2, the count on Fulks. 2 down and a runner at first. J.D. will be going. Coach Hoover, I think, told J.D., but watch him. Watch him. Don't go too quick.
Mm-hmm.
So full count to Park Fulks. Top of the second, no score. There goes J.D. Driven high and deep into left field. It's not going to carry at the warning track. I mean, literally standing on the warning track. It's caught. So Fulks gives it a ride, but it's a long, noisy out. We move to the bottom of the second. Scoreless. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Outfield Hill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
The second inning is presented by Brown's Body Shop of Shelbyville. Quality and dedication get you back on the road. Visit Brown's Body Shop of Shelbyville. Grayson Waller on the mound for the bottom of the second inning. And for the Trojans, it's Noah Berry, Hayden Hickey, and Maddox Eversole, presented by Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Our other sponsors today, Payless Auto of Tullahoma, Hogan's Collision Center, Owens Provisions and Apparel, Coffee County Bank, Dot Foods, Brown's Body Shop of Shelbyville, the Elk River Public Utility District, Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital, and Minuteman Press. Tullahoma won the opener 1-0 in 9 innings, leads this 3-game series 1-0. The Cats can clinch a berth in their second consecutive state tournament with a win here tonight, and that would give them an opportunity to win their second consecutive state championship in Murfreesboro next week. The Duck will be there for every game in Murfreesboro. You can also find them on the NFHS network.
Well, this is definitely a battle-tested team, are these Tullahoma Wildcats, and boy, that was a gut wrencher in the first game as Tullahoma wins it 9 innings in the bottom of the ninth, 1-0. So they're in good shape here as they battle in the second game.
The Wildcats are now 29-10 overall. Soddy Daisy 23-14-2. 1-0 pitch. Strike. So how do you tie high school baseball games now? Maybe it gets dark and you don't have lights, or it rains or whatever. Strike. Waller ahead 1-2 on Noah Berry. Noah Berry, freshman catcher. Lines it into right field. Base hit. That's extra bases for Berry. He falls down at first. Still going to make it to second with a stand-up double. Leading off the bottom of the second inning for Soddy Daisy, the freshman slams a double into the right field corner.
Yeah,
slipped around first.
Yeah.
He might have tried to go to third.
Yeah, you're right, Scott. Despite, him tripping, right before he reached the bag at first, making his turn, he showed some good acceleration and wheels.
Courtesy runner, number 16 for Soddy Daisy.
Well, that's one of the few extra base hits we've seen all in either game.
Hillian, the pinch runner for Soddy Daisy.
I think Soddy Daisy had 1 double in the first game.
Hayden Hickey at the plate for the Trojans. Man on second, nobody out. So Waller worked out of a first inning jam with a couple of walks, now giving up his first hit, and it was a legitimate all-the-way double for Noah Berry. Hillian, the courtesy runner.
Well, Hickey, the second baseman's up. Trojans looking for their first run of the day.
Squares to bunt, pitches high. 1 ball and no strikes. I love the shouts that you hear from the stands, just kind of randomly. Make him throw you something. What does that even mean? What's the kid think? Oh, gosh, thanks, Dad. I got to make him
Yeah.
throw me something. Bunts it right back to Waller. Waller turns, throws to third. It's high. The tag is made, and he's ruled safe. So that's a fielder's choice, or I don't know. Throw to third, maybe base hit. Either way, runners at first and third with nobody out for Soddy Daisy. It was a close play at third. Waller turned and fired it. The throw was a little off target, but Lemon pulled it back in. And, of course, Tullahoma fans thought he was out, but he wasn't.
Yeah, I think if that throw would have been lower, it would have had him.
Absolutely, easily.
Yeah. So
Eversole will bat now for the Trojans with runners at first and third and nobody out.
And Lemon did a good job of catching the baseball, because that could have been airmailed to the left field fence, and that would have been really trouble.
Soddy Daisy really needs to take advantage of this opportunity.
No outs.
Waller's pitch outside. Ball one. So let's see if Soddy Daisy tries to steal another base with Hickey, the second baseman, at first. You figure he's got decent speed. There he goes. Folks, ball scoots away, so no throw down to second. It's catcher indifference. And Soddy Daisy has runners at second and third with nobody out.
Hickey looked like he got a great explosion on that. Good speed there. And that would have been a difficult play. I don't think we'd have thrown the ball all the way down with the runner on third anyway.
2-0 the count on the batter. Eversole. Soddy Daisy with a big threat here in the bottom of the second. Waller's pitch is low, ball three.
Well, it's trouble. Second, third, no outs, 3-0 count. They're ace on the mound. We got to.
I'll tell you, I like force plays. With runners at second, third, nobody out, I don't ever mind putting a guy at first. I like that
first base
play.
open.
Strike from Grayson, 3-1.
In this situation, really, you tell them a defense is back in the middle. They're going to give up the run. They're just trying to stay out of the big inning here.
Unless a runner gets on first. Then we'll see.
Yeah.
3-1 pitch. Low, ball four. Bases are loaded. Nobody out for the Soddy Daisy Trojans. And Gabe Ferguson, center fielder, at the plate.
Well, the good news for Tullahoma is you're at 8-9 in the batting order. The bad news, bases are juiced, nobody out.
Tullahoma turned 2 double plays in the first game. Soddy Daisy turned 1. Great defense by both teams.
Yeah, corners in, middle infielders back, looking for 2. So if it's a sharp ground ball hit to the corners, they'll come home with it.
Ferguson, the number 8 hitter. Let's see if a squeeze bunt's on for the Trojans. Exactly what I'd do. Ferguson watches strike one.
A big first pitch there by Waller to get ahead here. No place to put him.
Tullahoma corner infielders not charging. And Waller ahead 0-1 to Ferguson. Little flare into right field. Hogan was playing shallow, makes the catch, and they hold the runner. Respect for Hunter Hogan's arm. Now Tullahoma throws the ball away, saved by Fulks. And the bases are loaded with 1 out. Well, that was kind of shaky there.
Yeah.
But Hogan with the catch and the throw, and I'm just impressed that they were not going to challenge Hunter Hogan's arm.
Yeah, that ball just not hit far enough out, just not too far out of the infield. So
I'm sorry, but if I hadn't scored in 10 innings, I'm sending the guy from third. There's nobody out.
Well, and based on the throw, the errant throw was way wide to the catcher, so had he tagged, he would have made it. But normally, if an accurate throw to that, it'd been a dead duck.
Yeah, most high school outfielders, I don't believe, can make that accurate throw very, very consistently. 1 out, bases loaded. Bottom of the order now, Braden Maynard. Bases loaded. Waller's pitch. Beautiful curveball, strike one.
Yeah, pitching
well, that
backwards.
Thing started inside, just worked its way right over the middle.
Tullahoma turned 2 double plays in game 1. Saudi Daisy 1 double play. Cats looking to get out of it with a double play here. 1 down, bases loaded. Trying to keep that goose egg on the board for the Trojans.
Fouled back, 0-2.
A strikeout would be big here.
1 out, bases full. No score, bottom of the 2nd. Nightfall is upon Grider Stadium, and it is a beautiful May night. Inside pitch, fouled away.
Waller has 1K, looking for his second.
So Maynard stays alive with Jackson on deck.
Wildcat pitchers have been excellent tonight.
0-2 pitch. High pop. Fulks has got to play. Fulks fighting off that night sky. It's tough here at this time of night. Park Fulks fought it off, made the catch. 2 outs, bases loaded. We go back to the top of the order. Jake Jackson led this game off with a walk.
That's a fly out too. So like I said, the bad news was the bases were loaded. The good news was 8 and 9 hitters up, and Waller does his job getting both of those guys with a fly out to right and a pop out to the catcher. So it's going to come down to the leadoff man, Jake Jackson.
Jackson was stranded in the 1st inning after leading off the game with a walk.
Corners
no place to put him here. Grounder 3rd, foul ball.
Yeah, corners now back with 2 outs, force play at any base. Boy, how big was that lemon catch on 3rd base on the throw over by Waller? Saved a run.
Two outs, bases loaded.
Big hole between short and third. A former now cheats over a little bit on the release of the pitch.
Crowded him on the fists. Fouls it back. 0-2. The count on Jackson.
Can he get out of a bases loaded, nobody out jam? He's 1 strike away from it here, 1 out away from it.
Waller steps off as Jackson steps out. Critical moment in this game for Saudi Daisy. Their season's on the line. They've got the bases loaded. They had them loaded. And now there's 2 outs. Waller's pitch missed a little low, 1-2.
Wildcat faithful cheering on the pitch. Lots of clapping in unison going on, trying to distract the hitter and encourage the Wildcats.
I think those were all Wallers. The whole Waller family.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm teasing.
We can hear
it's
him.
my family.
Yes,
1 ball,
sir.
2 strikes, 2 outs.
Family.
Grayson looks in. The Fulks steps off. Yeah, I think he just likes to hear that clapping, Coach. Keep stepping off. Let him clap.
Yeah.
Trying to end the 2nd inning here. We're scoreless. Saudi Daisy, the bases loaded. 2 outs. 1-2 pitch. Just missed. 2-2.
That looked good.
From what we've seen, this is Saudi Daisy's most dangerous hitter, Jake Jackson. He's done the most damage for the Trojans. Left-handed batter, leadoff guy, big guy, thick. You can tell he's a great athlete.
Good
2 balls,
wheels.
2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases juiced. Miss low, full count. So everybody's going. Here's where I do not want to be this runner at 3rd. Okay, everybody's going. Now, thankfully, Jackson's a left-handed batter, so. But the runner at 3rd, when it's a right-handed batter,
Oh, yeah.
that's a scary spot.
You're right.
Get halfway down the line, have him pull one. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. You watch. Waller steps off. Jackson steps out. It's been a duel right here between these two.
Little cat and mouse going on here. Between Jackson and Waller, bases juiced, 3-2 pitch. The payoff pitch coming. 2 outs.
Called strike 3. Jackson was sure it was ball 4, but the home plate umpire rang up the Hogan's Collision Center strikeout. Don't strike out on your auto body repair. Choose Hogan's in Tullahoma. We move to the 3rd, scoreless, back in 60 seconds.
It's football time, and Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, I'm Philip Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
The 3rd inning is presented by the Elk River Public Utility District. Hours of showers for pennies a day. Learn how natural gas can change your life at erpud.com. That is erpud.com. I've been a ERPUD customer most of my life. Great service. Need a water heater? They'll just come out and put it in for you. Fantastic. erpud.com. Top of the 3rd inning, again, Tullahoma, the visiting team here in Game 2. And for the Wildcats, it will be Bryson Campbell, Trevor Cole, and Hunter Hogan, brought to you by Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration.
Well, Bryson Campbell, the player of the game in Game 1, made those 2 spectacular catches in left field in the 8th inning and then puts down the game-winning bunt to walk it off. Cats win 1-0.
Well, Cooper Poe working the 3rd inning here for Soddy Daisy. His first pitch to Bryson, a strike. Seems to be a pattern with high school pitchers. They work fast when nobody's on base. When they get runners on base, they slow down considerably.
Yeah.
Fouled back. Ooh. Nice big cut by Campbell. 1-2.
He was trying to send that over, soar that one over the left field scoreboard, left center field scoreboard on that one. What a swing! Put everything he had into that one.
1-2 pitch from Poe. Called strike 3. Beautiful pitch from Poe. The Hogan's Collision Center strikeout sets down Bryson Campbell and brings up Trevor Cole, second baseman, number 9 hitter. And, Coach, you can see why Poe is a highly acclaimed pitcher. He looks great.
Oh, yeah, he's got a great fastball, but he's really wildly effective. I mean, you know, we've seen him walk a couple hitters, but his stuff's good enough. And
swing and a miss by Cole, 0-1.
You know, they'll refine him in college, and he's got the tools.
Overhand delivery, fastball, 0-2.
Oh,
1 out.
That pitch is tough.
To Trevor Cole. And Cole just watches strike 3 on the outside corner. Tullahoma baffled here in the 3rd inning by Cooper Poe. And we go back to the top of the order with Hunter Hogan.
Yeah, it looks like Poe's starting to heat up a little bit. He worked the outside corner. As I said, you know, he throws at least 3 pitches. He got a newly developed splitter, has a nasty slider, and then that power fastball. He's wearing that outside corner out right now.
Strike 1 on Hunter Hogan. Struck out to lead off. And Poe missed 1-1.
Well, the top half of this inning, Tullahoma got out of a bases loaded, no out jam.
That was actually, yeah. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that's
2-1 pitch to Hogan. Low, ball 3.
That's been the theme of the night, really. missed opportunities for the Trojans in game one. They had, 4 opportunities of scoring position, 0 for 4. We keep those
3-1
zeros
pitch.
going.
Big cut by Hunter. Full count. 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the top of the third. No score.
Doc told us that 4 runs may win 2 games tonight. I'm not so sure 2 runs won't win 2 games tonight.
Tullahoma
One
has a
each.
base runner with 2 outs here in the top of the third in the form of Hunter Hogan bringing up Balin Tootin. Poe reminding his middle infielders, plays at first. Only go to second if you know you got him. Good speed by Hogan at first. And a great bat, Tootin at the plate. 2 outs. Cats trying to get on the board. There's a high pop, right field. Right fielder comes in about 25, 30 feet, makes the catch. That does it for the Wildcats. In the top of the third, we remain scoreless here at Grider Stadium. Back in 60 seconds.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Soddy Daisy with a full team meeting in front of the dugout here midway through the third inning, presented by the Elk River Public Utility District. Grayson Waller set to work his third inning for the Wildcats, and Grayson has given up a hit, 3 walks, and has 3 strikeouts. So Upperman on top of Red Bank, 4-3. Red Bank bats in the bottom of the 9th inning. So that first sectional game in that sectional series goes into the 9th inning as well. Coach, that's ironic.
Yeah, it is. And we saw Upperman, and played that. They played us tough, a lot tougher than Lawrence County did. They got a good team. That Lano is a really good pitcher for them. They're number 1.
So Waller against Logan Williams. 2, 3, and 4 for Soddy Daisy here in the bottom of the third. Williams, Poe, and Shell. Presented by Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration.
Williams was a strikeout victim in inning number 1.
Great pitch from Grayson, 1-1. So, Coach, I'm gonna throw out a fact here. That's gonna blow your mind.
Blow it, man. Blow it.
Well, I don't want to be rushed. 1-1 pitch from Waller. High pop. Zebic calls off Trevor Cole and makes the catch at first. 1 out. So, I've been doing a little Tullahoma football history research, right? And you can find some of that at TullahomaFootballHistory.com. I'm not trying to make any money here. It's just for fun. And so I've taken every score from every year, every game, and I've double-checked it, triple-checked it against newspaper articles and annuals and all kind, whatever I can find. Okay, so I feel really great. First pitch from Waller inside on Poe. So I feel really great about the numbers that I have for Tullahoma's football records for 103 years.
Wow.
But the astonishing fact is 2-0 on Poe is that you remember the first game you called with me, Coach?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
2017, Shelbyville, Tullahoma. Tullahoma had a couple touchdown lead, I think, and held off at the very end. And that's the game we broke a 21-game losing streak, I believe.
Driven foul, out of play, 2-1 the count
we
on Poe.
saw the double rainbow coming into the field that night. That's 8 years
That
ago.
indeed was the night that Tullahoma ended 21-game losing streak, beat Shelbyville 37-29.
37-29.
Nice pitch from Waller, inside corner, 2-2. If you'll remember, Tullahoma got ahead 37-7, and Shelbyville came all the way back 37-29 and had the ball toward the end of the game. But that's not the most amazing thing. Swing and a miss, a Hogan's collision center strikeout as Waller sets down Poe. The most amazing thing about that being your first game with me and breaking the school's longest winning streak in history, or losing streak in history, it was game number 1,000 for the Tullahoma Wildcat football team. Right on it, 1,000. We ended that 21-game losing streak at 999. That's pretty sweet, ain't it?
That is. That's historic, man. That
only took 6 months to be sure to be able to say that.
Some incredible research there.
2 outs, nobody on. 1-0 the count on Shell, and Shell hits a base hit to right field. Throw to first, not in time. Was a good effort by Hogan.
Yeah, it was.
Because Shell, not a fleet runner, and he almost got him, but base hit. Second hit of the game for the Soddy Daisy Trojans. That stat update financed by Coffee County Bank. Noah Berry, the catcher, at the plate with a runner on first and 2 outs.
Barry doubled down the right field line his first at bat. Remember, he chipped round in the bag at first. They left him stranded.
Just to finish out the story, Tullahoma will play its 1100th game this year. There's a line shot left field, bending foul up against the fence. Now you researched this young man and said he's 14-year-old freshman.
Yes. Yeah.
He's impressed the heck out of me.
I agree. I mean, we've seen him double to right. Now he hits one deep down the left field corner. He runs well. He catches the ball. He's a good catcher, back there. And he's caught both games, so he's an Iron Man too. This guy's got a bright future.
Waller blows it by him. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Man on first. Bottom of the third, no score. Sectional game 2. Tullahoma won the opener. Trying to clinch state. Fouled back 0-2 on the ground. I think that got a piece of Barry. Like you say, he's been catching for 11, 12 innings.
Yeah.
So he can't be the freshest guy in the world.
I don't say these guys catching a
So
double,
Upperman beats Red Bank in the first game of the sectional series in Chattanooga, 4-3. The Bees, I think, will finish that off and go back to state. Fouled out of play. They went to state last year after Tullahoma beat them in the regional, and they won it in 2022.
Moore County lost 5-3.
Moore County, a loser to McEwen, 5-3. I think that's the first game of that sectional. 0-2 count. Waller. Off speed, high left field. It's bending foul. Campbell gives chase outside the fence.
Well, I'll tell you what, Campbell gets a good jump on the ball. He's got good speed out there, and he's getting a workout in.
You really made a good point, though. He gets a great jump on the ball. Really does in left field.
Well, that's what you got to do as an outfielder. You got to catch that ball off the bat and turn your feet and your hips the right way and get going. The hardest ball to catch as an outfielder is that line drive right at you. Well, it's hard to read if you got to come in or go back. So you got to. Sometimes these outfielders, they'll take the first step in, and that can really get you burned if you do that.
We have passed the 8 o'clock. Oh, line drive center field. Tootin is there. Makes the running catch coming in. And that wraps up the third inning here at Grider Stadium, presented by the Elk River Public Utility District. No score as we move to the fourth. Back in just 1 minute.
Thank you.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field when you win a heart, when you win their trust, when you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
The fourth inning is cared for by Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital, offering full emergency care 24/7. Cooper Poe takes the mound for the top of the fourth inning. And for the Tullahoma Wildcats, it is 3, 4, and 5. Fulmer, Lemon, and Schmisser cooled off on this warm May evening by my friends, our friends at Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Terry, Twyla, Joe, Jeff, Richie, Craig,
Palmer.
and then the many, many grandchildren. Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. So Fulmer leading off for the Wildcats. High, ball one. Again, if you're just tuning in, Andrew Fulmer, a finalist for Mr. Baseball in Class 3A. There are 3 finalists. Andrew, one of them. Way out in front of that pitch from Poe. 1-1.
Tullahoma looking for their first hit.
1 ball, 1 strike. High pop by Fulmer. Out of play, but Poe ahead of Andrew, 1-2. I think I called Andrew Phillip for the first week. We started March 17th, so we're about 2 months in here. Tullahoma's had a great year, and it continues. 1-2 pitch. Andrew fouls it away, staying alive against Poe. These are 2 of your top players on the east side of the state right here.
Yeah, great matchup here, great battle. 1-2 pitch, Poe's ahead.
Fulmer pops it up. Who wants it? Who wants it? Catcher. That's a tough play for the catcher, and he missed it. It's a fair ball. It hit in fair territory. Fulmer down to second base. It still hit in fair territory. There's the ball mark.
It's got to go past on the first base, though, so if it hits, it bounces foul, it's foul.
Yeah, so.
All right. Good rule check from Doc Robb. It hit and bounced foul. Nobody touched it, so it's just like a grounder down the line or something that rolls foul.
Yeah.
1 ball and 2 strikes on Andrew Fulmer.
Well, it
He
took
was
a funny
almost at
hop.
second.
It had some cue ball spin on it, so we couldn't really get a good angle to see if it touched anybody or not. So, but the umpire, he was saying fair, but with his hand motion, but nobody touched it, so it goes foul.
Fulmer ahead of that pitch, grounds it down the third base foul line. So the count remains 1-2 on Andrew. Nobody on. Tullahoma the visitor here in game 2. Top of the 4th inning. Poe missed outside, 2-2.
Boy, Andrew battling. You know, he got a break, really. That ball should have been caught by somebody. And, you know, really, you talk about the athleticism of Tullahoma pitchers. A Tullahoma pitcher would have caught that ball there on that fly ball right there. Poe just didn't get over and get on it. He had the best angle.
Fulmer really wanted to swing, laid off, ball 3, so full count on Andrew.
Well, if you look at the
leadoff man here in the 4th.
First baseman's right at the edge of the grass. That's too far for him to come, so Poe definitely had the angle on it.
Fulmer lines it into left center field, and it drops for a base hit as the shortstop makes a great effort. It really wasn't lined. It was popped into left field, and we've got a shortstop down for second. I think he's okay. So a base hit for Andrew Fulmer puts a man at first for Philip Lemon.
Well, you talk about those hidden plays. That was one, the little pop-up with two strikes that the catcher's unable to make the grab on, and now Fulmer on base with no outs. So that's a big play there.
Soddy Daisy killing a little time while their shortstop recovers from whatever happened. Looks like he's limping just a little bit, kind of turned weird. And it dropped in. Tullahoma's first hit of the night comes in the top of the 4th inning and is a bloop by Andrew Fulmer. We'll take it. Nobody out. Cleanup man Philip Lemon at the plate.
Lemon a strikeout victim in the 2nd.
Fouls it back this way. Poe ahead of Lemon 0-1.
Great speed on first in Mr. Fulmer.
Relentless when he gets chugging around the bases.
He's liable to test the freshman's arm here.
Outside corner, Poe gets the call. 0-2 the count on Lemon.
See if the Cats try to hit and run here. Nope.
Outside, Phillip with good discipline. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It wasn't way outside like some of these guys do. Poe, great pitcher, trying to get him to fish just a little outside. 1-2 pitch. Fulmer goes. Swing and a miss by Lemon. Throw down to second, not in time. Phillip trying to protect the base runner, but he didn't have to. It was a ball. Nonetheless, a Hogan's Collision Center strikeout makes 1 out here in the 4th, with Fulmer now at second on the stolen base, and J.D. Schmisser at the plate.
J.D. walked in inning number 2. See if he can slice one to right field here and plate Fulmer. Big hole between first and second.
Poe starts him off a little low.
He likes to go that way.
Andrew Zebick on deck for the Wildcats. Just 1 out. Runner at second. No score. Top of the 4th. There goes Fulmer. Pitch is high. Catcher cannot get his hand on the baseball. That is a stolen base for Andrew Fulmer. He wanted to throw it down, but he just couldn't get a hold of it, trying to transfer from his glove too fast. Fulmer at third now, 1 out.
Well, how big is that? So you have the pop-up by Fulmer that's not caught by the catcher. He bloops hit to left, and now he steals second, third.
Andrew Fulmer now with 21 stolen bases on the year. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Cats threatening to take the lead here.
Pitch to J.D. Outside. 3-1. Three-one pitch from Poe. Off speed. J.D. pops it up. Coming back this way. Out of play. Hits the top of the Ben's Jordan press box and just smashed right through. Not really. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Tullahoma's junior DH. Big right-handed batter. JD's had some big moments during the season. Won a game with a walk-off against Cookeville. 3-2 pitch now from Poe.
Trojan defense on the grass all the way around.
Outside, ball 4, and J.D. draws the walk. So Tullahoma has runners at first and third with one out, and Andrew Zebick at the plate.
Zebick flied out to right, 0 for 1, but 2 runners on here now. Wildcats got something going.
Well, normally you would think, when does Tullahoma steal second here? Because that's what we do with runners at first and third. But with JD running at first, you kind of doubt that. So Fulmer at third, Schmisser at first, Zebick at the plate. One out, no score. Poe steps off, wants to talk to his catcher. How about a suicide squeeze right there, Coach?
I was just thinking about that. You know,
I mean, don't you got to have a run here?
Oh yeah. It's against this, a dominant pitcher. It's not a bad thought.
One out. First baseman's holding Schmisser at first, so he's way up on the bag. There it is. Bunt towards first, fielded by the pitcher. Poe steps on the bag, but the run scores.
Beautiful.
Andrew Zebick with a sacrifice bunt RBI. Tullahoma leads 1-0.
Well, for a team that did not bunt much during the regular season, we had situations we thought we was going to bunt, and we've done it in 2 critical situations today, and with great success.
It happens a lot in football. It doesn't happen much in baseball, but when you go back and watch the replay, I called that bunt all the way.
You did, yeah.
Philip Lemon now, cleanup man, at the plate for Tullahoma. Or is this Fulks? My bad.
Great bunt by Zebick. Great bunt.
At the plate for Tullahoma. And Xander Pogue will run for J.D. Schmisser, as Pogue is now in scoring position, and Fulks at the plate.
Well, Tullahoma breaks on top 1-0 and still has a runner in scoring position here. Only 1 out. Now that's actually 2 outs. But, hey, it was worth it to give up an out to score that run. You score any runs on this guy. He's tough.
With only 1 hit. Pogue on second. Fulks steps out.
And I'll go back, and I know I've beat a dead horse, but that ball that Fulmer hit was halfway down the first baseline. I don't know why the
throw to second into center field, and Xander Pogue will be at third base. As we've seen so many teams do that, turn around and spin and throw it wild. If I'm a coach, I'm never letting my pitcher throw back to second. It accomplishes nothing.
Right.
We've seen 1 pickoff all year at second base, and that was by Mason Bratcher.
Yep, that's an E1 on the throw by Poe.
Pogue on third, 2 outs for Fulks. Park watches ball 1.
Yeah. Fulks hit a warning shot to left field. Last at bat, he drove it deep.
Off-speed curveball, strike 1. Wildcats batting here in the 4th. Swing and a miss by Park Fulks. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third. Wildcats on top 1-0. They won the first game 1-0. These are 2 excellent high school baseball teams going at it here in Grider Stadium. Swing and a miss. Hogan's collision center strikeout ends the 4th inning for Tullahoma, but the Wildcats are on the board and lead 1-0 back in 60 seconds.
Philip Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Welcome back to the bottom of the fourth inning, which is cared for by Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. The Wildcats get on the board in the top of the fourth with a run. Andrew Fulmer steals second, steals third, and gets bunted home. So the Wildcats take the lead, Coach. Small ball at its best.
Yeah, we scratch out a run just on one hit, and so Cats, Cats still, we played, let's see, bottom of the fourth, so they batted 12 times, and Wildcat pitchers have held them scoreless. 12 innings. Unbelievable pitching by the Wildcats. We knew we had really good pitching coming in, and offense has not been real potent tonight, but hey, we've done enough, and we scored when we needed to. So,
well, when you get to this level, everybody's got really good pitchers.
Yeah.
And Soddy Daisy's no different. Strong program.
Yeah. Well, and amazing. The one run that was scratched out was just a little pop up on the infield that Soddy Daisy did not field.
Hickey, Eversole, and Ferguson here in the fourth inning. Cooled by Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration.
If you give Andrew Fulmer extra chances, he's going to burn you.
Grayson Waller on the mound for the Wildcats. Check swing. He went 0-2. Waller's ahead.
Waller now staked to a 1-0 lead. Let's see if it holds up.
Popped out of play. Count remains 0-2.
Well, we've seen this Wildcat defense is just awesome. So Waller just needs to, pitch to contact, rely on his excellent defense to make plays.
Grayson's 0-2 pitch, missed low, 1-2. One-two pitch, down low again, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. Again, Tullahoma the visitor here in game 2 of this sectional series. We are at Grider Stadium. The 2-2 pitch from Waller. Driven into center field, but Balin Tootin giving it a run. Tell you, the ball is really dying up in the air tonight.
Yeah.
Tootin had to make a sliding, diving catch. 1 out here in the fourth.
Yeah, that ball was sinking. It was just tailing away from him. Off the right, the ball was kind of slicing, and he just stuck with it and came in and made a nice play, stuck with it.
Eversole, the batter for the Trojans. 1 down.
He walked his first time up.
Waller taking a little time, now delivers. Inside, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. With the Wildcats on top, 1-0. Tullahoma 1 hit, Soddy Daisy 2, I think. Scoreboard's backwards for me, so I'm trying to read it. 2 balls and no strikes, the count. Inside and low, 3-0. Coach, in these kind of games, you don't want to give away bases, do you?
Oh, no.
See if Grayson can come back. 3-0 pitch, right down John Olive Boulevard, strike 1.
Hands away.
Three-one pitch from Waller. Ground ball back through the middle. Fulmer turns and throws. What a play from Andrew Fulmer as he went to his left, got the ball pirouetted and threw to first in time. 2 down.
Well, that's just what I was saying, to start this inning. Pitch to contact, throw strikes, let your defense do their job. And, he worked that 3-0 count to start that batter out. Got a strike call on 3-0, made it 3-1, and then ground ball up the middle, and fantastic play by Fulmer. The eraser is short.
So Ferguson steps in with 2 outs and nobody on.
And that's the thing. You make them earn it. No freebies, no errors. Wildcats have played unblemished on defense through these two games tonight, and that's just crunch time, man. Playing your best that's competitive greatness, being your best when your team needs you the most. And we've seen some great defensive plays tonight by these Wildcats in both games.
Fouled out of play by Ferguson. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounder second. Cole bobbles, throws to first in time. 1-2-3 for Soddy Daisy here in the bottom of the 4th. Brought to you by the Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. The Cats lead it 1-0, back in 1 minute.
It's football time, and Tennessee and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium as we move toward the 5th inning, presented by Minuteman Press. Yard signs, stickers, decals, promotional items, they're all available at Minuteman Press. They are our sponsor for the 5th inning here. Tullahoma leads Soddy Daisy 1-0. Bryson Campbell leading off for the Wildcats, followed by Trevor Cole and Hunter Hogan, presented by Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Grounder to short, hard grounder. Good play, good throw. 1 down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
How many pitches has Poe got now, Doc? 69 here in the 5th inning. So Cole steps in with 1 out. Number 9 hitter for the Wildcats.
That's it for a while.
Trevor struck out in the 3rd. Poe really mowed the Cats down early. Tullahoma got to him in the 4th for a run. Will it be enough? Stick around. Poe misses. 1-1. I think Trevor Cole has been a great number 9 hitter in this lineup. Sharp liner to second. Gets by the second baseman. Base hit for Trevor Cole.
Timely statement, Scott.
Do what?
Timely statement as he slashes the single to right center.
So the number 9 hitter is on with 1 out for Hunter Hogan. See if the top of the Tullahoma order can deliver some offense.
Yes.
It's been a while.
It's time.
We didn't see it in Baxter, and we haven't seen it today. We've played
but we're still
14
winning.
innings.
But we're still winning.
Here's Hogan. First pitch from Post, ball 1.
Well,
So-
that's what happens when you get good pitching and you play great defense. You really
You're in
don't need
ball
a whole
games.
lot of offense. Yeah, you're in the games.
Inside to Hogan. Hunter didn't really dance away, just kind of staggered away. 2-0. Cole leads off first. He can run. Curveball. Sweeps over the plate. 2-1.
It would, of course, be a great benefit if Tullahoma could sweep this out and not have to play tomorrow night. Of course, we got the threat of rain coming in this weekend, but that just gives you time to rest your arms, get away, get out of these 2 games without burning, many pitchers.
Well, Hogan did not like that call. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Way outside, 3-2.
And hopefully be well rested and ready to go for the state tournament. But we got some work to do here to finish this one.
Multiple teams have advanced to state already. South Gibson, Greenville, Munford, Tennessee, Chester County. Grounder to short. Could be 2. Go to second. There's 1. Hogan just too fast. Good slide into second by Trevor Cole prevents the throw to first. Hogan reaches on the fielder's choice. And with 2 outs, Balin Tootin at the plate. Tootin, Tullahoma's second leading hitter behind Fulmer. Hitting well over 400. Off-speed pitch. Good-looking pitch, just missed, 1-0.
Tootin has struck out swinging and flied out to right field. His last at bat was a first pitch swing, so he
throw
took
to first, Cole back, or Hogan back. So Soddy Daisy unable to turn the double play. It looked like a tailor-made double play ball. See if Tullahoma can make them pay. 2 outs, Hogan at first, 1-0 pitch to Tootin. Lined into center field. Will it fall? Yes. Base hit. Tullahoma has runners at first and second for Andrew Fulmer. The Wildcats leader in runs batted in, home runs, batting average.
Number 11.
And second in stolen bases. Best shortstop you'll find on the high school level. Co-MVP of District 8 AAA. And a nominee for Mr. Baseball in Class 3A. The entire state, 3 nominees. Fulmer, one of them.
So he was not a finalist for that.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Big spot in this game, top of the 5th. Poe delivers, outside ball 1.
Well, so Balin gets another hit. I mean, I'm going to tell you, that guy, very few games he's had this year where he has gone hitless. He got 1 last game. He's got 1 this one.
1-0 pitch to Fulmer. Low, 2-0. Philip Lemon on deck. And I never mean any disrespect to the person that follows Andrew Fulmer. But you got to be careful. 2-0 the count. Poe's pitch, high, throw down to first. Not in time. Well, that was a good throw by Barry. Not in time as Tootin got back. 3-0 the count on Fulmer.
Yeah, we like this Barry kid. He's got potential.
He shot a rocket down to first, right at the bag. Perfect spot. Tootin just back. 3-0 pitch, called strike. 3-1 to Fulmer.
Well,
Tullahoma leads 1-0.
Should get a really good pitch to hit here on 3-1.
I wouldn't give him one. And he lines a shot. That ball is deep. That ball is over the head of the left fielder, up against the wall. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Andrew Fulmer with a 2 RBI double gives Tullahoma a 3-0 lead in the top of the 5th inning. Boy, Fulmer smoked that ball. It almost went out, but nothing is carrying tonight. And it ended up going against the fence for a stand-up double.
Yeah, and, he was sitting on that 3-1 fastball. He's in the catbird seat, and he rocked it.
He did rock it. Turned on it. Philip Lemon at the plate now with Fulmer on second. 2 outs. 3-0 lead Wildcats. And let's see what Soddy Daisy's coach is going to do.
Are you coming out or not?
He's going to just yell at the umpire, the third base umpire. Maybe he's talking to his pitcher. I don't know. Pitcher doesn't look like it. So Jim Higgins asking questions. Don't know what the question is. I mean, what was there to talk about on Andrew Fulmer's double and 2 runs scoring? Don't know. Must have been something. Maybe he's just give his pitcher a break. Poe needs a break. He's given up, 3 straight hits?
Yeah.
Well, there was an error in there as well.
Yeah, error.
2 outs now for Lemon. Strike one.
3 out of 4 hits.
3 out of 4 hits.
Yeah, we had a fielder's choice in there, but that was the big one.
That's right.
The 2-out double.
And it was the inability to turn that double play.
That's right.
That led to the rest of that inning.
That's right.
One ball and 1 strike on Philip Lemon.
Boy,
Cleanup
those kind of things just kill you in a ball game. You're right. I mean, it looked like a tailor-made double play when it came off the bat.
See if Philip can drives it deep into Wilkins Stadium. 88 pitches now for Cooper Poe. We're in the top of the 5th. They've got action in their bullpen. 2 guys warming up. And the pitch fouled away by Lemon. It almost hit him. Phillip just kind of turned, stuck his bat out there. It hit the bat. Fouled away, 1-2. You can tell Poe's not used to getting a shot to the wall.
No.
The 1-2 pitch to Lemon. High and outside. Ooh. Yeah, my bad. 2-2.
Missed badly on that one.
Hey, we're 14 innings in.
Oh, yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Off-speed pitch, beautiful pitch, called strike 3. The Hogan's Collision Center strikeout for Poe ends the 5th for Tullahoma. But Andrew Fulmer's double scores 2, and we head to the bottom of the 5th. Tullahoma leads 3-0 back in 60 seconds.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium. We're in the middle of the 5th inning. Tullahoma leads Soddy Daisy 3-0. That stat scoreboard update financed by Coffee County Bank. The 5th inning is presented by Minuteman Press. Grayson Waller on the mound, staked now to a 3-0 lead. Tullahoma with 4 hits. Soddy Daisy has 2 hits. And the Trojans have committed the only error of the day.
And the big blow, the two RBI double by Tullahoma's number 3 hitter, shortstop Andrew Fulmer. Gives us a little breathing room here, Mr. Waller.
Top of the order for the Soddy Daisy Trojans, Jake Jackson. Bottom of the order, Braden Maynor. Then the top of the order with Jackson and Williams, presented by Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Grayson Waller working the 5th.
Tullahoma 9 outs away from advancing to Murfreesboro to Blackman High School Tuesday night. We'll be there.
Who do we play Tuesday night?
Not sure, but we're going to be there.
Are you sure we play Tuesday night?
I hope. Yeah, I think so. I think you were slotted into 6:30, the winner of this series.
1-0 pitch, fouled back this way, 1-1. So if Tullahoma can hang on, they will play Tuesday night at 6:30, Blackman High School. You can hear the game on 93.9 The Duck. 1-1 pitch from Waller. Fouled out of play. Zebic gives chase, but nothing doing as Soddy Daisy's got all kind of action in its bullpen. Tullahoma's is silent. Waller went 4 innings against Lawrence County here in the District 8 AAA championship game. 1-2 pitch. Sweeping, breaking ball, maybe a little high, 2-2. Maybe. We're just not in the location the umpire is. Swing and a miss. Hogan's collision center strikeout for Grayson Waller sets down Braden Maynor to lead off the bottom of the 5th. Now the top of the order with Jake Jackson. Jackson walked, struck out. So
Waller out dueling Poe, the ace of the Trojans.
3-0 Wildcats. Leadoff man Jackson, left-handed batter. Ooh, very close. Just missed him. Ball 1.
Well, we're glad it missed him. Partner, we've been out here nearly 5 hours and they haven't scored a run yet. Let's keep it that way.
1-0 count.
They don't score, they can't win.
On Jackson. Waller. Strike, low in the zone, 1-1. Tullahoma trying to earn, I think, its 13th state tournament berth since 1954. Now you say, well, what happened before 1954? Well, I don't know. TSSAA doesn't have anything. There were tournaments, but we don't know. 2-1 the count. Have to do a lot of research to find out about that. Waller's pitch.
Yes.
Inside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on.
Wildcat defense straight away. Bryson Campbell playing the lefty, a little shallow and left. The first baseman Zebic 1 step away from the grass, playing very deep at first.
Well, Grayson absolutely painted the inside corner with that pitch, but Jackson gave a little flinch like it was going to hit him, and it was a ball. 3-2 pitch, inside, ball 4, and Jake Jackson works Grayson Waller for a 1-out walk here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Bringing up Logan Williams.
He's going to steal, so you might as well look at him and throw over.
Well, Park Folks has already thrown out 2 runners tonight.
This is one.
Why not a third?
Yeah.
I got a nice text from Coach Barfield. Appreciate him listening in, watching, whatever. And I did mention Matty Go, but Coach Barfield did want to point out there's 2 really good shortstops in Tullahoma right now, and
there you go.
Andrew Former's one of them, and Matty Goad is the other. And I tell you what, we'd have to go a long way in history to find Tullahoma with 2 shortstops of this quality at the same time in the same class. Andrew Former and Matty Goad.
Great points.
1-0 count. Waller missed outside, 2-0. Park Folks looks back at the umpire like, you sure? 1 out. Tension mounting here, especially for Soddy Daisy. In the bottom of the 5th. Grounder to second, could be 2. Flip to Fulmer, throw to first. Tullahoma turns the 5th double play of the week, and the Wildcats get out of the 5th inning, sponsored by Minuteman Press. We head to the 6th. Tullahoma leads 3-0, back in 60 seconds.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
A deep discussion going on between Brian Morris, Chevis Hoover, and the home plate umpire.
I'm trying to figure out what inning it is. I just think so.
Trying to figure out what inning it is.
Yeah,
The scoreboard's very confusing. It's backwards, but it's not. The guests are still on top, but they're the home team. So, yeah, even Brian Morris confused on that, so I don't feel too bad.
There you
J.D. Schmisser will lead off the top of the sixth for the Wildcats against Cooper Poe, and Schmisser gives it a ride, but nothing is carrying tonight. It's dropped by the center fielder for Sadi Daisy. He had to make a diving attempt, and he is hurt. He is down on the field, so we're going to have a break here, but J.D. leads off with a base hit. We'll go ahead and take a break, Chris, and Everett along the lines. He's still on the field, so let's take 2 minutes here and see what's happening. 2-minute break. Tullahoma leads Sadi Daisy 3-0. Back in 2 minutes.
I'm Philip Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
So the injured Trojan is okay out in right field, looks like, center field, whatever. And Andrew Zebick at the plate for the Wildcats with a runner on first and nobody out.
Zebick had that great bunt with a runner on third.
Zebick
bunt.
Gets underneath it and pops it up. Second base, calls everybody off, makes the catch, 1 out. So Zebick pops out to second, bringing up Park Folks.
One down, Cats lead 3-0.
I hope maybe next year Lemon and Folks won't wear 16 and 18. It's very confusing. But I'm finally learning their body types.
Yeah.
Takes a while. 1-0. Low from Poe. Let me try that again. 1-0. Low from Poe. 1 out. Runner at first. Line ground ball to short. Flip to second for 1. No chance at first. So Park Folks hits into a fielder's choice. 2 outs now. And a runner at first for Bryson Campbell.
Bryson Campbell.
So want to go back to that double play, Scott, to end the inning. Last inning, Tullahoma's turned a 6-4-3 in the first game, a 5-4-3, and then they turned a 4-6-3. So they've done it just about any way imaginable tonight.
So 3 double plays in the regionals and 3 double plays in this on this day. That is strong defense.
Yes.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Bryson Campbell. Poe still bringing heat. Strike 1.
And we've played airless baseball in both games and had some very difficult opportunities. So the defense has been flawless.
Poe. 1-1. On Campbell. 2 outs. Fulks at first. Big cut by Bryson. Missed it. 1-2.
Bryson, of course, the player of the game in game one in that
Nate
1-0
Wilkerson in
victory.
running for Park Fulks. Thank you, Chris Barstad. We're a team up here in the Ben's Jordan press box. It takes everybody. 1-2 pitch. High. 2-2. Trevor Cole on deck for the Wildcats, leading 3-0 in the top of the 6th inning. Poe missed outside. Full count, 2 outs. Wilkerson will be running, and that's fast. So if Bryson can get a hold of something, Nate will be chugging. The freshman on first. Full count. Poe rocking back and forth. Have we seen that? Has he been doing that consistently? I didn't think so.
He's trying to get Nate to do something over at first.
Well, with 2 outs and a full count. Poe's pitch. High pop, right field. It's falling quick. Right fielder makes the catch. Tullahoma threatens here in the 6th, but cannot score. We move to the bottom of the inning. The Wildcats lead the Trojans 3-0. Back in just 1 minute.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
We're in the bottom of the 6th inning here at Grider Stadium. Tullahoma leads Soddy Daisy 3-0. Senior Hunter Hogan has come on to pitch this 6th inning. As Grayson Waller pitches 5 innings, allows just 2 hits, no runs. Strong effort from senior Grayson Waller.
Yeah, that's going to close out the pitching line. You're right, Scott. So he had 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, no runs allowed, 5 complete, only 2 hits. Pretty solid.
So Hunter Hogan has got significant record pitching-wise. He's pitched some innings. Hunter's 3-2 on the year with a 4.57 ERA. 26 strikeouts, 12 walks in 15 innings. Hogan's made a bunch of appearances. He only pitches an inning or 2. He finished off 2 Tullahoma no-hitters that were started by Ben Quick. Hogan pitched the final 2 innings of both of them.
And he's
First
facing
pitch, a strike.
3-4-5. Poe
3-4-5.
Yeah.
Poe, Shell, Barry. Hogan just fires it as hard as he can. Missed outside, 1-1. Doc, when he unleashes, what's Hogan delivering?
87-88.
87-88. There's an off speed. Missed, 2-1.
No strikes, Nick.
Hogan, multi-year starter for the Cats. Swing and a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, Poe came in the number 1 hitter on this team, but Scott, he's like the rest of these Trojans, Not done a whole lot at the plate tonight, has he?
2-2 count. Check swing. Did he go? Yes. The Hogan's Collision Center strikeout by Hunter Hogan. Don't strike out on your auto body repair. Choose Hogan's in Tullahoma. That's Hogan'sCollisionCenter.com. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Bringing up the cleanup man, Braden Shell, and Coach Shell singled his last time up. 1 of 2 hits for the Trojans.
Cats need 5 more outs.
Shell fouls it away. Hogan ahead, 0-1. Hogan's pitch in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Winner advances to the state tournament. The other team goes home unhappy.
Good fastball. Just missed.
This is game 2 of a 3-game series. The Wildcats won the first game 1-0 in 9 innings earlier today. 2-1 pitch from Hogan. Inside, 3-1.
Well, you have the luxury. You know, how big was that 2-run double by Fulmer to stretch the lead to 3-0 when it was only a narrow 1-0 lead, but you don't want to give them runners via walks.
3-1 pitch from Hogan. Swing and a miss. Full count. Zebic playing on the grass at first base. Tullahoma guarding the lines a little more here in this 6th inning. Rather give up a midfield single than a double down the line. So Zebic and Lemon close to the line.
Yeah, that's smart baseball.
Full count.
Percentages.
Hogan missed low, and with 1 out, Soddy Daisy has a base runner in Braden Shell.
This is the hitter I'm most scared of in their lineup. Freshman.
Noah Berry, the catcher, now steps in for the Trojans. Pinch runner comes in for Shell. He's the first baseman.
Berry doubled and lined out to center field. And remember, in inning number 2, Grayson Waller worked out of a bases loaded, nobody out jam.
Fisher Higgins, the pinch runner at first. Yeah, that's amazing.
Key in this game.
Big inning for the Wildcat pitcher. 1 out, runner at first. Hogan now from the stretch. Outside, ball 1. Hunter doesn't use a lot of finesse, Coach. He doesn't try to trick a lot of people.
No.
1-0 pitch. Grounder to short, could be 2. Flipped to second, got away from Cole. So everybody's safe. Tullahoma makes its first mistake as Cole couldn't handle the flip from Fulmer. Tullahoma makes an error, and another pinch runner for Soddy Daisy at first, as Higgins is the man at second. I guess that's Hillian, the second pinch runner. So Soddy Daisy putting all their marbles to the 6th inning here. 1 out, runners on first and second for Hayden Hickey. Hogan's pitch, low, ball 1. Tullahoma needs a ground ball, Coach.
Yeah. Walk and error. Tie and run up at bat.
One-0 pitch. Grounder to short. Fulmer just steps on the bag, fires to first in time. Andrew Fulmer.
So I'll take it myself.
With the 6-1 double play, or 6-3 double play. And we head to the top of the 7th. Tullahoma leads Soddy Daisy 3-0. Back in just 1 minute.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community. So no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
The Tullahoma Wildcats would love to add a little insurance here in the top of the 7th inning, leading Soddy Daisy 3-0. Tullahoma 3 outs away from a return trip to the state tournament. But first, got to get those outs. But first, Tullahoma with a chance to bat, and they will face left-hander Jake Jackson, who's played both of these games, entire games, and now will come in to pitch the 7th for the Trojans.
Yeah, Jackson comes in from right field, the southpaw.
Leadoff man, certainly one of their top players.
Yep.
So again, if Tullahoma can advance, all state tournament games will be on 93.9 The Duck, 939theduck.com, and the free app, Android or iOS, 939 The Duck. Just download the app, listen anywhere. Jackson's first pitch outside to Trevor Cole. Cole, Hogan, and Tootin. Brought to you by Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Outside 2-0. We will name an Owens Provisions and Apparel Player of the Game at the conclusion of this contest. That could still change. Right now, we have a pretty good idea. Got a couple of top contenders.
Cole singled his last at bat. He's 1 for 2.
Inside pitch to Trevor. 3-0.
Way ahead. Cash looking for more.
And you really said it. Trevor Cole is an unsung hero in that number 9 spot at second base. Makes all the routine plays. Makes the great plays. And has started and been part of so many rallies in that number 9 spot.
No doubt.
3-1 the count on Tico.
Vital member of this Wildcat team.
And he pops it into right field. Long way to go. Foul ball.
Oh, and, you know, he just plays like the rest of it. They hustle. They never quit on a play. They run everything out. They battle with 2 strikes. They come back from 3-0 counts when they're pitching on the mound. It's just, they're relentless. They put the pressure on you. They squeeze you till you pop. I mean, it's just the way it is. And I think they just took out on the mentality of their head coach. They're unflappable. They don't get too high.
That one plucked Trevor Cole in the back of the leg. So Tico leads off the top of the 7th with a hit by pitch, the first we've seen of the day. And now with a man at first and nobody out, back to the top of the order, Hogan, Tootin, Fulmer.
And that's the thing, that they're unflappable. They just take on the mentality of their coach. They don't get flustered. If they make one mistake, they don't make multiple mistakes in a row and come unwound like we saw against, Lawrence County do against us last Saturday, making 7 errors in one game.
That pitch gets away from Barry, goes to the backstop. So Cole on the pass ball, as Barry got a glove on it. Pass ball, Trevor Cole's now at second in scoring position with nobody out. And they really love to get him home.
And they stay calm. I mean, that's the thing. If you look at Coach Morris, you can't tell if he's ahead by 5 or behind by 5 at any time.
Jim Higgins, the head coach of the Soddy Daisy Trojans, on his way to the mound to talk to Jake Jackson.
But most of the time he's ahead by 5. Yeah.
And I imagine Coach Higgins just saying, Jake, you okay? You know, just fix and get away from us here. You okay?
Yeah. You all we got left, brother. You know, if they have any hopes whatsoever, which they're really dim right now, is you can't allow any more Wildcats to cross the plate.
So Jackson will remain on the mound, the southpaw. Cole will trot back to second, and Hunter Hogan, with a 1-ball, no-strike count, steps back in. Hogan's Collision Center, one of our great sponsors this year, and we thank you very much for your support, along with all of our sponsors. There's a bunt in the air, caught. No throw to second, but Hogan bunts it in the air right to Jackson, so 1 out. Cole remains at second for Balin Tootin.
Now batting, number 19, Bailey.
And I never think that Hunter Hogan bunting is a bad idea, because I think he's really good at it.
Yeah.
And usually gets on. Just didn't work trying to get Cole to third. Tootin slams it into right field, base hit. Trevor Cole is stopped by Brian Morris. Now he falls down, throw to third, not in time. Cole got back. Standing at second base is Balin Tootin. And the Wildcats have runners at second and third with 1 out. Who's at the plate? Andrew Fulmer. Fulmer's last at bat, a 2-run double off the wall. About the 9:31 sign out there in left field.
Well, that was a flurry.
They're going to walk Andrew Fulmer. Should have done that a couple innings ago. But Soddy Daisy walks Fulmer. Bases loaded, 1 out for Philip Lemon.
Now batting, number 16, Philip.
Well, Lemon has struck out 3 times.
The Wildcats trying to blow this thing wide open.
Yep.
Bases loaded, 1 out, top of the 7th. Tullahoma leads 3-0. Lemon, the cleanup hitter at the plate. Clean him up, Philip.
Yeah, he's going to get the benefit of all the infielders pulled in on the grass here.
Big swing and a miss, and the bat slips right out of Lemon's hands.
Going to go get him some pine tar like George Brett. Just don't put it too far up the handle.
Well, the name cleanup hitter comes from hitting fourth. Theoretically, this is exactly what you're talking about. Bases loaded, clean them up. Lemon squares the bunt, fouls it away, 0-2. So every Soddy Daisy infielder and pitcher all just charged Philip. No wonder he got distracted.
Yeah.
My goodness. They all came.
They
like
sure
5
did.
guys.
Yeah.
0-2 now, the count on Lemon, 1 out. Bases loaded.
Pull back right there and just do a blooper and kill somebody.
0-2 pitch. Jackson, miss low. Barry unsure of where the ball was for a moment. He knows. If it goes to the backstop, Trevor Cole scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Tullahoma leads 3-0, threatening, bases loaded, 1 out. And cleanup batter at the plate, Philip Lemon. 1 ball, 2 strikes, off speed, outside, 2-2.
Outfield playing Little League depth.
That's kind of all or nothing for Soddy Daisy. They can't afford to give up any more runs.
They may be playing 200, 210. Maybe.
I like the way Upperman had their field clearly marked. 375 in center, 345 in the gaps, 325 down the foul lines. Never had signs at this field. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's just too big. We don't want to know. Full count. Ground ball, base hit, left field. Cole scores. Hogan scores. Tootin's at second. Lemon's at first. The Tullahoma Wildcats lead 5-0, and their left fielder is down. I think he just hurt, maybe twinged his arm throwing home, but he's okay. Aiden Evans will step to the plate for the Wildcats, and place of J.D. Schmisser.
Hayden Evans.
So Evans getting a chance at the plate tonight. Been a valuable asset for the Wildcats. He doesn't get to bat very often. Runners on first and second, one out. Big hanging curveball evidently crossed the plate. 0-1.
Well, the thing about Evans is when Tootin pitches, he plays an excellent center field.
He really does.
He plays his role well. And the coach is rewarding him for that, giving him a chance for an at-bat here.
Quickly behind 0-2 is Evans.
Still only one out. Cats smell it now, 3 outs away.
Tullahoma now with 7 hits, Soddy Daisy with 2. Off-speed pitch, fooled Evans. Swing and a miss. And that is a Hogan's Collision Center strikeout for the pitcher Jackson. Don't strike out on your auto body repair. Choose Hogan's in Tullahoma. So Zebic, last chance for the Cats here in the 7th with 2 outs and 2 on. 5-0 lead for the Wildcats. High, ball 1.
Zebic laid down that beautiful bunt in the 4th to score a run.
Tell you what, Zebic has shown a lot of versatility. He just does kind of whatever you need and usually does it pretty good, if not excellent. 1-0 the count on the big first baseman. Skips in, ball 2, and they've got Fulmer in a rundown as he slipped down. Fulmer trying to get back to third. He does not make it. He is thrown out at third. So you got to hold them Cats. Tullahoma 3 outs away from the state tournament. The Wildcats lead the Trojans 5-0 back in 60 seconds.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field when you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Hey, I'm Philip Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
More to go.
No. Welcome back to Grider Stadium. The Tullahoma Wildcats 3 outs away from a state tournament berth as Tullahoma leads Soddy Daisy 5-0 here. Soddy Daisy, the home team in game 2. So they bat last. Hunter Hogan on the mound for the Wildcats, trying to close it out, trying to win game 30 on the 2025 season. Started out 0-6, Coach.
Yeah. You know, this team really, you know, we're talking about the young man that plays center field when Tootin pitches, Aiden Evans, you know, just getting that opportunity, you know, to pinch hit. That was I thought, a great move by Coach Morris. And these guys are just unselfish, man. They play for each other. They trust each other. They don't quit. I'm telling you, we get to Murfreesboro next week. We're going to win again.
2 balls and no strikes.
That's the goal.
High drive, right field, but nothing's carrying. Settled under. Who we got in right now? Pogue? Is that right? Aiden Evans in right field, where Hogan normally plays. So nice catch by Evans. 1 out. Gabe Ferguson, number 8 hitter for the Trojans.
Yeah, we got him at the bottom part. Perfect opportunity to close this thing out. Cats lead it 5-0, and the Trojans have still not scored a run in 2 games. It's hard to beat that kind of pitching.
Has lost his save opportunity, but he doesn't care. Just wants to close this one out. First pitch, outside corner, strike 1. So you can follow social media or go on to TSSAA.org, however you want to do it. Find out the brackets for the state tournament. They'll be put out, I'm sure, tomorrow by me, if they are decided. Don't have to be decided tonight. Don't have to be decided tomorrow night. Got to be decided by Saturday night. And then the tournament starts Tuesday, 6:30, Blackman High School. All 3A games are at Blackman, so you don't have to run around to different ballparks. You just can't get an internet signal at Blackman. 0-2 pitch from Hunter Hogan. Low, ball one. Tried to get him to fish. He didn't. 1 out. Here in the 7th. Soddy Daisy trying to hang on here. Tullahoma trying to clinch. Ooh. That one hit the bat and the helmet. May have hit both, may have hit one. But Ferguson will walk down to first base, and Hunter Hogan, in true Tullahoma fashion, walks toward Ferguson as Ferguson kind of gave that long look at Hogan like, man, I can't believe you just hit me in the head. You know, that's kind of what happens.
It plunked him pretty good. Looked like he was walking crooked to first base down the line.
He was hurt in center field.
But he was hurt in center field. So young man has had a tough last 30 minutes.
All right, this is Maynor.
The shortstop.
Maynor with 1 out. All we need is a ground ball, folks.
Yeah.
All we need is a ground ball.
Don't hit it to short, Maynor.
Hogan's pitch, line drive center field. That's going to be a base. Oh, caught by Cole as he drifted out again. Nothing carrying here. And Trevor Cole had it all the way. 2 outs with a runner at first. The last hope for Soddy Daisy is Jake Jackson. Tullahoma fans should be on their feet as Hunter Hogan tries to clinch state title or state championship trip. No state title. Sectional title. 2 outs. Inside ball one. Coach, you got plans next week?
Yeah, Blackman High School.
Jackson, last hope. Hogan steps off, looks back at the runner. Means absolutely nothing.
Wildcat
2 outs.
fans smell it. As they get the unison of claps going once again.
Hogan, the 1-0 pitch. Overthrowing a little bit. 2-0.
Adrenaline's kicking in for sure.
2-0 the count now on Jackson. 2 outs. Inside ball 3.
Well,
Logan Williams on deck.
What we used to say, old Mr. Mobley, our old Babe Ruth coach, used to say, boys, 2 in the wagon, 1 dragon. We got 1 to go. 2 in the wagon, 1 dragon.
3-0 pitch from Hunter Hogan. High, ball 4. And Jackson angrily, he did not want to walk, throws his bat down and trots to first base. So, Soddy Daisy still alive. Runners on first and second, 2 outs for Williams.
Well, looking at it and trying to figure that out, he's batted 4 times and walked 3. So, does have 1 strikeout, 0 for 1 with 3 walks.
Two outs, 2 on for Williams. Hogan from the stretch. First pitch, strike 1. So Hogan gets ahead of Williams after a couple of guys reach here on a hit by pitch and a walk. In fact, Hunter has not given up a hit in his 2 innings. 1-1 to count. Grayson Waller started on the mound, pitched 5 innings, allowed 2 hits. He is the pitcher of record. 1-1 count. Fouled back. Tullahoma 1 strike away from its 2nd consecutive state tournament berth. Opening opponent as yet unknown. White House or Hardin County. Logan Williams. 1-2 pitch from Hunter Hogan. Fouled away. Williams stays alive. I love the tension. It's always tough to close out a ball game in any sport. The other team is fighting with everything they've got in elimination games. And Soddy Daisy's no different. Really good team. Look, they are really good. Tullahoma's just been almost perfect all day, at least pitching and defensively. There's a high pop out of play. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes.
It is tough to win in this place, and just made all the difference in the world for Tullahoma to be able to host, to win the region and beat Upperman and Lawrence County and come home and host instead of having to go to Red Bank. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, what a treat for Tullahoma fans and the team just to be here and to finish this off at home heading to the state.
Folks, you got to appreciate greatness. You got to appreciate the good times. It's a good time for Tullahoma baseball as that pitch is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. 5-0 Wildcats.
The
Can
good thing
Hogan
about
nail
this,
it down?
good thing about this, partner, we got short rides home, okay?
Short rides home tonight.
Yes.
Pitch, grounder, second base. Cole scoops it up, throws to first. And the Tullahoma Wildcats are going back to the state tournament as Tullahoma sweeps Soddy Daisy 1-0 and 5-0. Wrap this sectional series in cardinal and black. The Wildcats play 16 innings, outscore Soddy Daisy 6-0, and sweep the Trojans. We'll come back and name our Owens Provisions and Apparel Player of the Game. Tullahoma wins it 5-0 back in 60 seconds.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Welcome back to Grider Stadium. The Tullahoma Wildcats have advanced to the state tournament for the 2nd consecutive year as they sweep Soddy Daisy 1-0 and 5-0 here in the sectional round of the TSSAA baseball playoffs. So we move to Murfreesboro next week, Tuesday night, 6:30. Tullahoma will play live on the Duck. Right now, though, tonight's player of the game is dressed by Owens Provisions and Apparel. Quality men's clothing, just a short drive to the downtown square in Manchester. Top brands, top quality at Owens. Learn more at owensprovisions.com. Coach, we had a couple of primary contenders for the Owens Provisions and Apparel player of the game. Andrew Fulmer had a great game in the field and at bat. Grayson Waller was really strong the first 5 innings, setting the tone for the Cats. Who you got?
Well, Andrew's won it lots this year, and he certainly had a great game. But, Tullahoma Tullahoma's Grayson Waller outdueled the ace, Mr. Cooper Poe, for the Soddy Daisy Trojans. 5 innings pitched, no runs allowed, 2 hits, only 2 hits, struck out 5 and walked 4. Grayson Waller, your Tullahoma Wildcat player of the game.
So congratulations to Grayson. He will receive a big old shiny trophy for that. Tullahoma sweeps Soddy Daisy and advances to the state tournament. That's going to do it for us. For Everett Stetson back at the Duck Studio, and Chris Barstad, our excellent on-site producer, and Ken Keller, the Doc and the Dave, I'm Scott Shasteen. Be good to each other.